how are you doing? Welcome back to Grow With Sabrina. My name is Sabrina Build and I'm coming to you live from Marbella. Today, as you can see in the title, is about building a fire. Now you might think, okay, why is she teaching on this? Well, I've been doing 3 days of GoPro, which is the best, the best mastermind you can think of when it comes to network marketing. And I truly believe that network marketing is the best business that you can ever go into. And that is because of personal development. But the thing I want to be talking about today is building a fire. Now, this is quite funny because the way that we think of building a business, we think like it's one thing, and then another thing, and then we do another thing. Like you kind of say the brick by brick by brick. But let's imagine you're building your business, you're putting one brick there, and then you're putting another brick there, and then you're putting another brick there. Will you eventually ever get to a wall? No. You'll have loads of bricks everywhere. The same with your network marketing business, is that you believe that, oh yeah, as long as or compensation plans or your companies say, sponsoring 2 people, or sponsoring 5 people, and they sponsoring 5 people, and they sponsoring 5 people, and so on and so forth. But the thing I want to be talking about today is building a fire. You can't do it with just one stick. You don't just get one stick and you light it and then you go, yes, this is going to be my flame. This is going to be my fire. Because then it goes out. Same happens with people. In all types of businesses. If it's just one person working, it's just one person doing the stuff, if it's just one person kind of going towards their dreams, it's one stick. This is why I also love network marketing, because you're able to be a team. You're able to support each other. You can't get very far by yourself because you're that one stick. But guess what? You put 2 or 3, or maybe 4 together, then you start getting a little bit of a fire. Might not last very long because it's only 4, but if you get 10, so let's say you motivate 10 people to join your business, that fire starts to actually burn. It starts to actually be there. It's the same with personal development. It's the same with everything in life. You can't do everything by yourself. No one has ever gotten to success in the world by doing it by themselves. They have coaches, they have mentors, they have a team. Doesn't matter if you're in network marketing or traditional business. You can't do everything by yourself. And I think this is something that's the reason why I'm talking about building a fire, is because we're brainwashed to believe that you can do it all. Yes, in many senses, there's a lot of things that you can do. But let me ask you this. Should you do it all? Is that helping you? Is that giving you more results? Or is it giving you less? Is it giving you more work? Or is it giving you less? But you doing it all? Or should you, like everything else in life, be able to duplicate the process? So if you show that one stick that you got in, let's say you got in one person in your company, in your business, or you sold to a customer, then you get another one, and then you get another one, and you keep going until you have like 10. But within a short period of time, like you do a burst, then all those 10 know exactly what they have to do. Because they have to do the same process. They repeat exactly what you did. But if you do everything, you do the personal development for them, which is unfortunately something that people who are really into personal development believe that they can. It does not work. Trust me, I've been there. I've tried that. I've tried brainwashing people to see their full potential without them seeing it. It does not work. You can't do it. You can love them, but eventually you'll have to leave them. And that's how everything is in life. You have to start, and then you show the image. And that's how it is in business. You start, but then you get other people to come with you. You get other people to carry on what you showed, what you did. But if you don't do the work, those people will never do the work. Or if you do the work for them, those people will definitely never do the work. So that's kind of like how building a fire is. You can't build it with wet sticks, put it that way. You have to be dry. So it has to be people who are interested in doing the work. I'm using a lot of analogies today. So if you're getting loads of wet sticks, it's going to take very, 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 very long time until you actually get a fire. Same as if you get a lot of people that don't actually want to work, but you've kind of bullied them into a business because this is a great opportunity. Yes, it is, but they also have to want to do the work. Then it's going to take a very long time for you to get success, for them to get to success, for them to see their full potential. They might not even get that. But if you go after the type of people that are for you, you build your own fire, then they can start building theirs. Because you show them how that it's meant to be. You show them that you don't just go running around like a headless chicken and going after everything. You show them that you take one step at a time. Now today I'm doing a little bit of a different training. And the reason is, I was listening to GoPro yesterday. And the funniest thing is, one of the speakers, Stormy Wellington, she's absolutely amazing. She said, everyone now is preparing for recession. And you've heard probably online, you've seen on your TikTok, on your Instagram, on your YouTube, loads of different people saying, be careful, do not invest now, don't spend any money, save your money, The recession is hitting. Guess what? This recession isn't just going to last a year. It's going to last a hell of a lot longer. But what did she say? She says, I'm not preparing for a recession, I'm preparing for having the best year of my life. I'm changing my mindset. I'm changing the words that I'm saying so that I can build my huge fire and keep the flame so that the flame attracts more sticks, basically. It's the same as when you start a fire in a forest, shoo, the fire spreads. That's what you want to do. You want to spread that energy so that you can show people, but they have to do the work. And that is what a lot of people don't understand within network marketing. And that's probably what you've been struggling with, is it is a lot of work. To build a fire, you have steps. You have the sticks, and then you need probably a little bit of the green stuff. I can't remember what it's called in English. Musa. It's called in Norwegian. And then you have to light it. And then you have to make sure that no wind comes. But if you have one stick, or you have two, or let's say you have three. Oh, wow, you've managed to get three. And a gust of wind comes. You are doing everything you can to protect those three. But the slightest little no, or the slightest little contradiction from their family, or nah, it's never going to work for you, no one succeeds in this. Guess what? They all burn out. So what you need to do is you need to change that mindset. You need to change the words that you use. Now, I've spoken about this a lot before in my podcast and everything, about the words that you speak is what you speak into reality. But think about it this way. What you think is also what you speak into reality. So another thing that Stormy said is your first kind of, what would you call it? Your first view of your life is in your head. So if your first view of your life isn't a positive view, then you're going to create something negative. If your first view of your life is all your dreams, your visions, your goals, your aspirations, the positive way of seeing what you can accomplish, then guess what? That view comes into fruition. It's like you plant seeds, which is great for my business, seeds. But you plant seeds every day that you do something, you plant seeds. Now, you either plant seeds to ruin your life, or you plant seeds to rule your life. So if your mind is the system of building the fire, if you're seeing in your mind only 3 twigs, you ain't gonna build a fire. Or if you don't know that you need to get the twigs together, instead of lighting one on one side, lighting one in the middle, and lighting one on the other side, you're still not going to build the fire. So it's kind of important about the way that we see things. Because remember, you see it here, then you see it here. It's never here and then there. It's never that way. You see it in your mind, then you start seeing it with your eyes. So your mind is able to create anything. But you're telling yourself you're not. Because you're listening to your head and not your gut instinct. Your gut instinct is also in your head, but it's a different voice. And this is what I think a lot of you don't understand, is your gut instinct can also come from here. It doesn't have to necessarily be here or be here. It depends on the type of person you are. If you're an analytic person like me, if you're very mental and everything goes through the process of the brain, probably 100 million thoughts at once, then you ain't gonna feel it so much here. You're gonna feel it in here. But it's a different type of voice. And understanding that the negative voice is just trying to get you to reconfirm what it is that you actually want to do is one of the most important things to understand. You will hear the difference in the voice. One might be very, very subtle and might sound like you or how you wish you sounded. If that's even a thing. And it's going, you can do this. But if you're used to being negative, if you're used to not knowing how to build the fire, and you sit there and you go, I so desperately want to build the fire because it's cold to be alone. It's lonely. Building a fire attracts you something, and it also attracts your confidence level up because you're showing your potential with others. You're helping other people to build their own fires. Now, the analogy of this is whatever you see in your mind has to be a very strong vision in order for you to see it in real life. Remember, imagination becomes before the image. We always imagine things before it actually is created. You imagine yourself living in a big house before you even have it. But if you're constantly then contradicting because people have told you that your thoughts are negative and you shouldn't listen to your head, you need to understand what you need to listen to. Because everyone's different. Some people hear it here. I don't. I hear it up here. But I have two voices. And those two voices are constantly going against each other, nagging at each other. But I know that the negative one isn't negative, it's just asking for a reconfirmation. Because my whole life I've been negative to myself. Oh, I'm not pretty enough. Oh, I should lose weight. Oh, I need to do this. Oh, I'm not smart enough. Oh, this. Oh, I didn't succeed in that. Oh, I couldn't even do that right. All those different things is my belief system. So what is it that you've created in your belief system that tells you can't build a fire? Because a lot of people, maybe this is you as well, let me know in the comments if this is you, you've gone through your whole life believing one thing, and then now people are trying to show you that that's completely wrong. And you're going, oh, no, but I believed this my whole life. Guess what? You're allowed to change beliefs. You're allowed to evolve, you're allowed to grow. You're allowed to grow past people as well. If you feel that your potential is there, fucking go for it, please. The world needs more of you. It needs you to hit your full potential. Because if you don't, you just be like everyone else. And your life will be no different. And you will never build a fire and you will always be cold. Now, I mean cold in the sense that not having millions of dollars. I'm not talking about 1,000 millions of sales. I'm not talking about 1,500, 1,000 distributors or anything like that. I'm talking about your full potential. It's what makes you warm. It's what gives you the inspiration. It's what gives you the life spark in life. When we don't inspire or aspire towards our full potential, we are cold because we know that there's something that we should be doing, but instead we're choosing not to. You know that there's something that you should be pushing yourself towards, but instead you're choosing not to. Why the hell are you choosing not to? Living inside my head exactly the same mindset I used to have. Yeah. Living inside your head is one of the things I always do. I live inside my head. So I've learned to create a beautiful view inside my head about what I look like, how I talk, how I walk, how I want to be, how many people I can help, how I help myself. All those different things is already in my head. Do I have bad days and do I have lack of confidence and do I struggle and do I go through self-sabotage and limiting beliefs? Guess what? Everyone does. The difference between a successful person and an unsuccessful person is they don't stop taking the action. That is the only difference. We all struggle through exactly the same type of shit. Negative beliefs, negative mind. Oh, you don't feel it. Oh, you're cold. Oh, this, oh, that. We all feel exactly the same. We all think most likely exactly the same. The only difference between success and setting yourself up for failure, because failure leads to success, is taking action, standing still, making excuses, saying, oh, but I don't have money to make money. Okay. Do you think you're going to get money without spending money to make money? And then something wonderful that I want to end with is yesterday, one of my mentors, Eric Worre, if you're in network marketing, you should follow him. He is the guru. He said, can you afford not to? Can you afford not to hit your full potential? Because I can't. Can you? Be honest with yourself. Let me know in the comments. Be 100% honest. As you've never been. Do not tell yourself a lie that, yes, of course I can. Because guess what? None of us can. Because you're here on this planet to be amazing. To be you. But instead, you think that you're just here to survive, to exist. Oh, my throat's a bit dry. But you're not. You're here to inspire. To inspire yourself. To inspire your people. To get that warmth. To build that fire. To set a whole forest on fire if that's what you want to do. You're here to be your full potential. Everyone asks, what is the meaning of life? Your full potential. What do I have to do in life to succeed? Grow to your full potential. Stop limiting your potential. I can tell you that I believe in you. And you might go, oh, well, that's nice. Because people have done that to me. Oh, Sabrina, but I believe in you. I know you can do it. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, okay, that's good. Oh, Sabrina, you're beautiful. Oh, yeah, thank you. My head didn't believe that. Because my vision in here wasn't building a fire. It had a twig. And it was going, oh my God, I'm all by myself. Do you feel the same? Is that how you are stuck? Then guess what? Grow to your full potential. You have the power. You are powerful. But you have to accept that power. You have to want to receive it. Listen to my past lives when it comes to receiving. You have to be the one that makes the decision right now. Are you going to go full in, or are you never going to try? Are you never going to do? Or you're just going to keep making excuses and then complain a year down the road and go, I should have done it. Can you afford not to live to your full potential? What are you missing out on that you've never experienced? Because guess what? Life is fucking beautiful. But you're so used to the damage. You're so used to the trauma. You're so used to the excuses that you don't see the beauty. It's the same as you can say a blind person probably sees more beauty in the world than a person with eyesight. Now, why is that? Because a blind person has to see it in here first. Because they don't have this. But we use this as a bloody excuse of why we can't see it in here first. We use this and we go, oh, I don't have a car, so I can never imagine myself with a car. Oh, I don't have money, so I can never really see myself being successful. Oh, I don't look, oh, look at me, I'm like this and this and this. Oh, so my image is never going to change. And then I want to end with something that blew my mind. That is, everything that you choose to do in life is either an addiction to not do it or an addiction to do it. Are you addicted to doing something positive for your life? Or are you addicted to constantly doing the negative? So, with that, I want to say I love you guys and appreciate you so much. Hit that follow button if you don't already follow me. Let me know and share this out if you got value from it. Know that I'm live every single day at 1 p.m. CET time, and I will see you back again tomorrow.